Oh, hello. It's so good to see you. My name's Eric, and I am a professional philosopher. My job is to philosophize. It doesn't pay well, but it rewards one's efforts with payment in the currency of understanding, which is the best thing you could possibly do is understand. So, would you like to understand with me this morning? If you're not up yet, you're not a real philosopher. Okay? Real philosophers are up at 5 a.m. philosophizing like I am. Big fakers like Immanuel Kant aren't even alive. Yeah, so that's why they're big fakers. Well, I can feel a poop coming. That's good news for everybody. Um, a poop in the butt is worth two in the toilet, as they say. Mr. Kartoffel, hello. It is absolutely delightful to see you. Are you here to philosophize? If you want to bring in a big audience, you got to promise philosophy these days. That's what people really want to watch. Windbaggery, you might call it. Hi, Boba Fett. Heart to you as well. Happy Valentine's Day. You're just one of my many Valentines. Hi, Capio. Welcome to the garage. So, you might say to me, Eric, what are we talking about on this live stream this morning? I don't know. I don't have anything in particular in mind, but I will say this. I'm very happy to have kind of arrived back at a time period where I'm excited to get up in the morning. I'm interested in starting the day and doing my little things that I do. They sound fun. There's a long time where I was, I guess you'd say, kind of depressed. But I seem to have pulled out of that period of time. Let's see. Kiera asks, who is 3 a.m. for? 3 a.m. is for witches and ghosts. Especially 3:33 a.m. Because 3:33 a.m. is the closest we get to 6:66 a.m. except for, of course, 7:06. Seven oh six is really 6:66. Just having some oddly dark thoughts about well, because Kapia walked under there and where I have the rifle at the moment. Made me remember having to put down this chicken rather than the worm. I didn't use a gun. I just lopped off its neck, but it was necessary. It was dying. It was suffering, But made me start thinking about having to put down animals, Made me start thinking about how Kapia is not going to live forever, although she's got quite a bit of life left, I suspect. I don't know much about Trouble's age. Okay. Let me do one of my least favorite tasks. Cleaning a litter box. Okay. Now I'm gonna scoop a little bit more litter into there. Well, I could just sweep up there, I guess. Fucking trouble the other day. I'm assuming it's trouble. Every time there's litter box problems, I blame it on trouble. For one thing, he just eats and drinks too much. He produces too much waste. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do if you're gonna have cats, Sure, maybe it'd be cool if our cats just went outside more. But on the other hand, if they did go outside more, then all the dirt outside around the house would be filled with cat shit. So, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. That's what they say in the damning department. We got a lot of early birds here this morning. Or possibly people on the East Coast, still kind of early, because it's 5 a.m. here. I know. Thank you. This is something that an ISTJ, if you get praise from an ISTJ on this, you should feel good about yourself. When an ISTJ says, look at you go, banging out those tasks, that's high praise from an ISTJ. You sound like my friend Cameron when you say that stuff. Cameron was always very impressed with my dad. He called him the taskmaster. Because my dad was always banging out tasks like nobody's business. But, it's like I feel good these days. I spent a lot of time, actually, the last year or so in varying degrees of, I think, depression, or at least kind of a down state of being. And now I feel alive again, you know. Like I woke up after a good night's sleep, and I was excited to get up, watch a cartoon, which I did, and additionally begin live streaming. Well, thank you, Colton1233. I appreciate it. You're a gentleman, a scholar, and a reader of fine literature. Served on a Playmates Pabimya. I don't know what a Pabimya is. Banging tasks sounds better than knocking out tasks. Did I say that? Banging out tasks? Probably something I got from Cameron. So, it's not like I have a whole lot to discuss this morning, but I'm excited to live stream anyway. It's pleasing. What's your favorite kind of meat? Probably ribeye steak. Although I'm a bacon fan. Sure, who's not a bacon fan? Have I ever met Jesus face to face? No, I haven't. For two reasons. Number one, I wasn't alive in the year zero. And number two, I'm not dead. There are at least two reasons that I've articulated why I've not yet met Jesus. Muslims aren't bacon fans. True. But that's just because presumably they never tried it. If they tried bacon, I'm sure they'd agree right away that doesn't count as pork. You brought Jesus an ice cream? He looked famished? Oh. Well, maybe he never put the weight back on that he lost while hanging on the cross. That's plausible. Maybe once you've gone into heaven, you no longer put on weight. That seems not only plausible, but possibly likely. I work with nails for a living. That's probably why Jesus never visited me. A hoax? What was a hoax? The crucifixion was a hoax? I mean, it wasn't really Jesus on the crucifix. It was just a doll that people put there to hoax everybody. Wait. I pushed the wrong button. There. They do it every year in the Philippines. They fake crucify Jesus. Why do they fake crucify Jesus every year in the Philippines? Well, I'm sure if you tie somebody up to a cross, it's not that dangerous. But if you nail them through the hands and the feet, then that's not that great, you know. Do you want to be nailed to a cross via your hands and your feet, Boba Fett? I don't think so. Because why? Because then you have holes in your hands. Anytime you picked up a marble, it would fall right through. Okay, well, just because some people, and through the feet too, that's ridiculous. Just because some people do it like that doesn't mean it's safe. Anytime you're nailing something through your body, it's not safe. Hey, it's Lily. Do you remember me? I can think of a couple of Lilies I've known in life. One of them went to Rebay Academy. Um, what's Balut? One of them was a parent of some students I had one time. Other than that, no, I don't remember you, Lily. I'm sorry. Are you the Lily who contacted Rachel last night and said, like, hey, why are you in my phone or something? Yeah, I saw you live streamed. Hmm. Well, have I typed you before or what? I wonder when they nailed him if he said, Jesus, this hurts. Maybe. Maybe he did. Ow, 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 ow. What are you doing? So today, starting in the evening, as late as 7 p.m., we're supposed to get rain into Monday morning. But it's looking like less rain than they were predicting before. You remind me of the cloud guy from the Trolls movie. Well, I've never seen the Trolls movie, so you've had a small sprinkling of snow. Congratulations, Winston's mom. I'm 52. 52 going on 53. I'll be 53 at the end of April. You don't look like a guy that don't have any black friends. Don't you look like a guy that don't have any black friends? Do I have any black friends? I guess I don't at the moment. IRL. But I don't really keep track of race, because I'm fluidly transracial. I'm black sometimes myself. I'm not African American, I'm black because I don't identify with the African part at all. But I'm also sometimes, Guatemalan, Inuit, Chinese. My race changes all the time. When I was in, when I was in when I was in what? I don't even remember what I was going to say. Oh, when Black History Month started, obviously I turned black for a while. I take advantage of Black History Month by being black. But right now, I'm not sure what race I am. I guess I'm French. Probably explains my passion for baguettes. All right, let's go have a health tube. Let's go have a health tube in the garage. And let's do a little thinking about what we're going to do today, what needs to be done today. If there are any little chores that I could do while I'm streaming. It's one of the main reasons to stream, to motivate oneself to do some chores. So, today's Sunday, which means the trash cans go up to the street. One thing I could do is I could get some little trash cans, put them into the big trash cans, and take a can or two up to the street. Such won't require me to do too much work. I want to take all the cans up to the street. Hunters locomotives, both of which have apostrophes, interestingly enough. Monday is the toughest day of the week. Well, I'm not too worried about Mondays, this Monday especially, because tomorrow I will get something refilled that rhymes with bladderall. Why do both of your names have apostrophe S's, That's what I want to know. Hunters locomotives what? Is the question that is begged by your apostrophe. Instead of catastrophe, I think I'm going to start saying apostrophe. Oh my God, this is going to be an apostrophe. What do you think? Good idea? Anyhow, I'm playing You Can't See Me in My Health Tube. It's a coquettish little game I play where I'm hiding. Do you feel flirted with? You should. Here I am again. Now I'm hiding. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow. At this point, I'm kind of on countdown to tomorrow. There's not a ton going on today, but there are some good cartoons that come out today. I've already watched one of them, which is Shangri-La Frontier. And that's quite a good one. I think it's a little overrated at 4.9. I think that Villainous level 99. I'm the final boss, but I'm not the Demon Lord. That is 4.8. That should be 4.9. Now, Apothecary Diaries is and should be 5.0. Oh my God. That show is absolutely amazing. I kind of got to rewatch the whole thing from the beginning. It's so amazing that you don't even pick up on how all the amazing things that are going on in it. Just watching it once. It's got a lot of interesting plot stuff going on. Like everything that happens links to something else in this, into making this big complex plot that she's uncovering. And she's also like this important guy who I guess is a eunuch, although now I'm wondering if he really is a eunuch. He's like in love with her. No, I haven't dropped a toilet bomb just prior to coming live. Your hunch is wrong, but I do feel one coming on. He might be talking about Apothecary Diaries. Yeah, I could probably use a little more sunshine. I'll tell you what, I'll put it outside for a while. It could use the rain too, I'm sure. I put it in here originally because I didn't want it to freeze, you know. Alright, so what are some tasks we can get done right now so that I feel as though I'm live streaming purposefully? I mean, sure, we could watch the cat eat. Morale. Okay. Let's watch you eat then. Okay, so I guess our first task that we have to complete is we need to watch the cat eat. Then we'll work on some trash, okay? And then if I'm really feeling it, we might even do a little vacuuming. And that'll be exciting for all of us. I certainly have my fair share of cat hair to vacuum up. Because this cat, I don't know where all this hair comes from. Like, who has this much hair constantly shedding? Just this troublesome cat. That's why he's named Trouble. Incoming apostrophe. That's what I'm gonna say from now on when I gotta poop. Maybe it should be outgoing apostrophe. Oh yes, what an important kitty. What a valued friend. You need so many pets while you eat. Yes, you do. Yeah, I'm here. I just stopped petting for a second. There. There are the pets that inform me that I'm still here. Go ahead, eat all your food. Are you done already? No. Of course not. You're not done yet. Just non-stop cat hair. There. We're finally free. All right. Let's do it. Let's look at the trash cans. I know. I know what you're saying. Eric, taking out the trash isn't philosophy. Fair enough. But you know what it is? It's something that has to be done. That's what it is. There are some trash cans. We're going to open up the garage door. No, our cat is almost certainly an ENFJ. Trouble. You think INTPs need to be watched while they eat? So why am I going in here? You might well ask. Well, I've got a very good reason. I'm going to empty the whole house vacuum into there. Look. Now, I've got this trash, which is one of the heavier trashes because it has cat litter in it. That one's ready to go because even though there's a little more room in it, it's quite heavy already. All right, let's take it up to the street. I couldn't see what I was doing up there, and I broke my shoe. I should have brought a flashlight with me. God damn it. Look at my shoe. It's broken. So, obviously, with a broken shoe, I'm going to have to replace my shoes. Right on cue for men like God's amusement. I can't take the trash out to the street without breaking my shoe. Why do I look like I'm returning from battle? Well, because I just took a trash can up to the street. That's big stuff, okay? That's a lot of work right there. For a lazy, lazy man like me. Okay, Travel, get out from underneath me. There, I threw the shoes in the trash. The good news is Rachel had foresight. When she bought me one pair of those shoes, and I liked them a lot, she bought me 2 extra pairs of them. I still have one of them right here. See? So I'll put these shoes on now. I have to change my socks as well because they got wet when I broke my shoe. These are made in Taiwan. I'm glad to see they say made in Taiwan and not made in Chinese Taipei. All right. All right. That's shoe number 1. Just need to push here in between my toes a little bit. Come on, you. There. That's good. Now, we have another shoe to put on. Okay. So now, now we're doing a fantastic job. We have changed our shoes. We changed our socks. We've taken one trash can up to the street. We're going to replace the trash bag in the, what are these? These aren't regular trash bags. We need more trash bags. But I know where we have some more trash bags. This bag can be thrown away in this box. But it's something we need to get at the store. There's more trash bags. At long last, we've run out of David Strauss trash bags. Fortunately, I have this small roll of trash bags right here. Enough for today. We'll definitely need to get, oh no, I have more of them in here. I did get more trash bags. I didn't get a big ass box of them like my dad did, but it's alright, good. That's good to know. We don't need to get more trash bags, everybody. You can stop reminding me about that. Look at this cat. He's eating again. Back in the kitchen with him. So of course, he wants to take advantage of that opportunity to eat. You're a very silly kitty. Yes, you are. You are the king of silly cats. I've been watching this cool, or started watching last night anyway, this cool YouTube channel called, like, Desert Wanderer or something like that. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but he goes and explores like canyons in the Southwest and finds old Indian like cave dwellings, I guess you'd say, and climbs up to them. You know, a lot of them are kind of hard to get. Sees these old petroglyphs, finds pottery shards, shit like that, you know. It's pretty cool. And it's really beautifully filmed. He's got great cameras. Not that I normally care about stuff like that, but it's very scenic. It's very peaceful to watch. Oh, you know that channel, Caroline? Yeah, he goes out by himself into the desert Southwest, and he's got a drone, and he's got a couple of other cameras. Takes a lot of beautiful footage. Edits it really well. Also makes great videos. You cannot possibly want me to watch you eat more. Well, I put that trash bag where it went. I've got some more trash to deal with, though. So let's take a look at it. And he's cool with the stuff, too. It's like, he'll pick up the pottery and show it to you, but then just put it back where it was. He's really like, I'm not here to mess with stuff. I'm just here to look at stuff, you know? Okay, this box will go in this trash can. Like that. But this other box, well, I'll just throw it away by itself. That one's ready to go to the street now, but I don't want to step in water again and break my shoe and stuff. So I think I'll wait for it to get a little bit lighter outside before I do that. Hello, Don Kinos. I'm sorry to hear that, Don Kinos. Well, I know that Rachel's perspective on that is that it's a very frightening experience to be in a psych ward. I don't know if that was your experience or not, but it was scary for me. I'll tell you that. FI. FI, also called the devil's dandruff. I might just do that, Admiral Mighty Buffoon. But if I'm going to do that, before I do that, I'm going to change my shoes. It's just too wet outside for flip-flops and socks. I appreciate your motivational efforts, Admiral Mighty Buffoon. All right, let's do it. Let's get my shoes on. Fake? What's fake? You talking about Don Kinos' situation? Believe me, it's not. I've talked to this guy plenty of times. He definitely has mental health issues. You're talking about the bong rip I just pulled? No. That was not fake. The only reason I smoked it off camera is because I recently started getting age restricted for smoking on camera. I used to smoke on camera all the time. I'm not sure what you're talking about though. Which thing you're saying is fake. Don Kinos, this shit is not fake. He definitely has mental health issues, and he's been around it for a long time. And I'm also less inclined to think that kind of stuff is fake, perhaps because my own wife, early in our relationship, had a psychotic break because she's got a mental illness, and it was scary, you know, when she had to be hospitalized. She was really off the rails, you know. She has bipolar mania, but it's in remission now. She's medicated and she's fine. I don't believe I'm bragging, Hunter's Locomotives. I don't think anyone's bragging here. The thing to remember when talking about mental health stuff is that there's a huge difference between disorders and mental illnesses. Real mental illness is like causes psychotic breaks and stuff, you know. Disorders do not. You're not bragging about your 805 credit score. Where is who? Don Kinos? Somewhere in the world, who cares? Where am I? I am in California. Right in the middle of California. It'd probably take me 9 hours to get to the Mexican border and 9 hours to get to the Oregon border. So that's about right in the middle. Hey, famous Lion Jr. here. What a lovely day, isn't it? It is a lovely day. It truly is. I woke up just feeling excited and interested to start the day, get a few little things done. I know I'm getting my Adderall refilled tomorrow. It is 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning, police at my door. So I got my boots on now. I guess I'll take that other trash up, you know. Might as well. I am fully prepped to do so. That'll be another task we get done. Hunter's locomotives. You need to understand what the meaning of the word bragging is. Okay? What I'm doing is not bragging. What I'm doing is taking out the trash. Okay? If I'm congratulating myself on taking out the trash, that's okay. All right. Look at me go. I'm taking out the trash. I'm so great. I'm so bragging about it. Can you guys hear that? Let's stop now. Sounded like coyotes and dogs getting into it, maybe. Hard to say, for sure. Hello, meow. I've already watched you eat multiple times, so get over it. Get over it. Meow. Son of Earth, son of Earth. Yeah, it's, I think, coyotes. That's what I think it is. But I don't know for sure. I've never actually seen any coyotes up here. But I hear things that I frequently call coyotes. 100 experience points for taking out the trash. That's pretty good. I'm going to level up in no time. For me, taking out the trash is something to brag about because it sometimes takes me a while to get around to it, you know. Of course, I'm also hoping that this morning activity will serve to jostle something loose that rhymes with oop. Maybe you can guess what it is. Maybe you can guess. Um, are there wolves? I don't think we have any wolves around here. It's conceivably possible, but I don't believe wolves have made it all the way down here yet. I know that wolves were reintroduced like into Yellowstone and a couple of other places, but but I don't think they've made it all the way down here. The thing is, son of Earth, I have a wife. Her name is Rachel. How long is this live stream? How long is this live stream? How long is this live stream? At the moment, it's 1 hour. I feel like I use more NE and TI when I'm in elevated states. I can't use NE effectively if I'm in low energy. Yes, my wife is asleep right now upstairs because she's not insane and doesn't wake up at 5 in the morning like I do. Different people have different sleeping habits, you know. Uh, I'm what you there's a name for it, but I'm best served to sleep multiple times through the day and then some at night, you know, rather than like a full night's sleep straight through. I'll take a nap at some point this morning after I'm done live streaming and doing some chores, and then I'll get up and well, you must be in a foreign country, 100 locomotives, if it's that time for you. Rachel's kind of by natural a night owl, just naturally a night owl. So even though she tries to go to bed at a reasonable hour, she doesn't actually fall asleep till like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. She'll wake up at 11 or noon. You're in Australia, huh? You know what? I don't consider Australia a continent. I consider it a large island, just for the record. Maybe getting hit by that car back in November 2023 knocked a screw back into place. So I used to be ruled by fear, and I'm a lot more stoic ever since, which has helped me deal with Lucy and inner conflicts in general. Huh. I don't know. I doubt Australians consider that offensive. That's why I make that statement, because it's a way of teasing Australia that I'm sure they don't care about. Do I like trains? I'm not opposed to trains. I don't really like riding on trains, but I like the idea of I like the idea of trains. It's called sleep dabbling. It's akin to crotch grundling. Hmm. Keep that in mind. Hey, Bennett cheese crackers, you're back and still curious about the same thing. And that makes me so happy. Bennett cheese crackers once again wants to know if I'm his grandfather. Where am I from? I'm from California. I'm from smack in the center of California. It's about 9 hours to the Oregon border, 9 hours to the Mexico border, and I'm about halfway from the east and west as well. So that's where I live. Very close to Yosemite. Luciana, hello. How are you? Won't you tell me your name? Your name is Luciana? Okay. Thank you for telling me your name. What have we learned here today? How far from the sea? About 3 hours. There might be a slightly quicker way to get there. And I'm more than 3 hours driving from the eastern side of the state because I have to cross the Sierra Nevada mountains. But but distance wise, it's about the same. You just tell her, listen up, bitch. You're the God. Who's Steven Wilson? Porcupine tree, you're great. Porcupine tree, you're great. Everybody wants to. Porcupine tree, you're great. Marsh Tomp says, OMG, your skin is so beautiful. What's my skincare routine? Well, I'll tell you, Marsh Stomp. It is 6 times a day, oil of Olay. It's oil of Olay. It's just all day, every day, oil of Olay. Hunters locomotives, no, I will not listen to you. Hunkers locomotives, no, you do not tell me what to do. Hunters locomotives, no, I will sing anyway, even though you say not to. I know, I look like I'm 20. I'm actually, though, to be perfectly honest, I'm 10. So I actually look quite old for my age. Marsh Tomp. Quite old for my age. But I'm afraid they'll get out before they're ready, if that's possible for them. Sometimes they make my mouth tense up or jolt when they have something to say to the outside world, or if I'm not able to, lol, hear them internally. Nerdy young bull. I look 100? Wow, thanks. That means I look almost twice as old as I am. It's quite an accomplishment for a 52-year-old man. It's fine, Marsh Tomp. It's fine. If he doesn't respect all the progress that I've made with oil of Olay, then that's up to him. Okay? 100 locomotives can say however old he wants me to look. It doesn't matter to me. I hear a lot of stuff about my age from a lot of people on this channel as they come in, they're new or whatever. It doesn't bother me at all. Everybody's welcome to continue commenting upon it. I guess it's just part of what makes me so very special. Oh, don't be sorry. It's fine. I look 10, I look 100, I look 1,000, one of those three ages. Or one. Soap does not rhyme with soup. You make an excellent point. But what does rhyme with soup is poop. And that's what we're going to drop today. A little bit of poop. Wasn't me, although I kind of wish it were. Thanks, Midnight Gods. I appreciate it. Wait, did you just use a bong? Not on camera. I didn't use one on camera. So, I guess the answer is we'll never know. It's a big mystery what happened there. There was some mist of some kind. Could have been paranormal. It's hard to say. What's that, you guys? You want a vacuum? Oh, all right. We can vacuum. Trouble is so much trouble with his hairs all over the place. All right. Now, hunters, locomotives, if you're still here, I want you to get ready for some bragging, okay? I'm going to brag about something. Because you love it when I brag about things. I don't have a regular vacuum. No. I don't. I have something a lot more special than that. I have a whole house vacuum. Means I just plug it, the tube into the wall over there. Like, yeah. You see it plugged into the wall there. And then it starts vacuuming, or I can turn it off with this button. Where does all the vacuuming go? It goes into the garage where the actual vacuum unit is that does the sucking, you know. So let's do a little sucking while we're here. Pick up these hats, put them over here. Even though doing so is obviously totally clear. I'm just joking. Don't accuse me of homophobia. Well, that's some sexy vacuuming, huh? How many of you are finding yourself slightly aroused by this vacuuming? Is it just me? Alright, let's get in here a little bit too. Okay, we're making some real progress today. Let me get an attachment for this thing. With this attachment, we'll be able to vacuum the top of this. Won't that be nice? Okay. So now let's move over here more. Give this a quick once over. Get all the last little bits and yeah. Then we're going to move over here and get this exciting area. I don't know what that light trick does. Maybe nothing. Yeah. I have to pull up my pants. They're falling down. There, that's better. This is the dirtiest spot of all over here because it's by the front door, you know. try not to fall over. Throw this cat hair away. Try not to vacuum up too much big clumps of cat hair because I don't want it to clog the vacuum. All right. Okay. We did a fine enough job in there. Now let's look in here. All right. This room should be the cleanest because of all the downstairs rooms, this gets the least use. I rarely go in and out of this door. And we just generally walk right through here. So it's not a particularly dirty room. As you can see, we can get quite a bit of house just from that first hole over there we can get all that, this room, the front part of the kitchen, before we have to change holes. Quite a long tube. That cat here. Alright. So now we're getting to where we need to change holes. So I'll throw this cat hair away. Oh, I need a new trash bag in this trash can. Fortunately, I have one right here. Conveniently located right there. So, I'll put this cat hair in here. And you go in there. And then go around like that. Pick up some of these bigger trashes that I don't really want to vacuum, you know, and put them in the trash. All right, let's continue. Let's take a break, actually. Let's take a break for bingers. Because we've gotten a lot accomplished already. We've gotten a whole lot accomplished. So it's time. I'm bragging about it. I'm sorry. I've gotten a lot accomplished this morning. What? So we've gotten some vacuuming done. We've gotten, well, I mean, I wish I could say we got the whole first hole's worth of house done. I hope you have a great weekend too, Hunter Locomotives, although it's already Sunday, so the weekend's half over. For me, I'm really looking forward to Monday. Monday's going to be a great day, and Monday is just tomorrow. I never boofed. I did a lot of things, but I never boofed. That song would be a lie for me. I have boofed. Okay. So we're going to take a little bit of a poke here to make sure. California. We're not, Mariposa's not California, okay? We're state of Jefferson. There's a big state of Jefferson flag just down the road from us. Do I know a steam train called Heavy Harry? No, I'm not that familiar with trains. I'm assuming it's a heavy train. It requires a lot of steam to move. It's one of the things that makes it stand out. All right, let's not lose momentum. We've gone ahead and done a lot of vacuuming. Let's not stop now. Let's get some more vacuuming done. More vacuuming needs to be done. Let's do it. To do more vacuuming, we're going to need to move to this hole here. You can't see it because it's behind the chair, but there's a hole right there. Alright, now that we've got it in that hole right there, we can finish vacuuming the kitchen because we've got enough tube length available to us now. Because the kitchen is one of the most needful of vacuuming places in the world. It's where you drop bits of food and such. You want to go outside? Here, I'll let you out. Like this towel here, I'm just going to toss this outside and shake it out there. Alright, because we're looking at bigger pieces of stuff to vacuum up in general, or more big pieces because we're here in the kitchen, I'm going to go just tube first, before I put the attachment on. I'm going to give it a once over with the just tube. Getting some of the bigger stuff. And you know, it's mostly a lot of cat food. Okay. Okay. Well, the kitchen is obviously not clean yet. But what additional cleaning it really needs is mopping. It needs a good stern mopping. That's what it needs. It needs a good stern mopping. Am I going to get the mop out and mop it? It's not inconceivable, but I'm not sure it's on my morning's agenda. And I lost my coat. I'm so sorry that you lost your coat. I'm so sorry. You should have protected it with a moat. All right. So, I need to exit my plane, though. Okay, exit your plane. Deplane, as they say in the planing industry. Where did I put my health tubes? I guess they must be in the garage. That's most likely where they are. All right, let's put this flashlight back where it goes. I used it earlier to take the trash out. And let's go look for my health tubes. It does appear that they are here. But let's go have one outside, dear. It is, after all, a beautiful day in the meow meow meow. Namely, the neighborhood. There. Let's enjoy some beautiful neighborhood. The fruit is for me and the kitchen stuff are for other people. Brought 4 pounds of cakes for my coworkers. How kind of you. You must have a bunch of cake-loving coworkers, huh? You just started a podcast called KE's Coworkers Love Cake. Have you considered that, KE? It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Here's Captain Dogcat of the Dogcat Brigade following me around. Does that make this scene more interesting? More compelling because there's a cat in it now? Whereas before it was boring. It certainly is less right now here at land because we've been having all these rains. In the summer it gets very dry. Kitty's going adventuring this morning, I guess. Going down the hill. He's looking for things. We don't know what. What sort of wild creature is this? What do you think he's up to? Guess he's just exploring. This is kind of interesting to watch, huh? It's actually not a bad video as far as being sort of entertaining, I guess. Watching a cat walk down a hill. I think he may decide that's far enough. Yeah. Back up the log he comes. He's gonna try a different route. How do you like that route? Is that better? He's eating some grass, it looks like, but he passed lots of grass on the way there, so it's not like he needed to go way down there to eat grass. Sus. What's sus? This cat is eating grass. No cap. How is that sus? You can see where he is. It's way down there. I'm right here. I'm sus? How am I sus? Would you like to explain yourself? So he's continuing to inch his way down the hill. For whatever reasons. Because like I said, if he wanted grass, there's grass all the way between here and where he is. There's no reason for him to go all the way down there to get grass. I understand why he eats grass. Right behind the shoulder. It's my cat. He's way down there. It's my cat Trouble. Why is he way down there? I don't know. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he's just exploring, I guess. Walking the woods. Enjoying his time in the wilderness. No, he's got more hair than we know what to do with. He's going behind the tree now. Now it looks like he's digging a hole. Maybe he's going to take a dump. It's nice of you to take a dump way down there. I appreciate it. It's very out of the way. Oh, he'll come back in. He he rarely spends very much time away from me. He's like glued to my hip like a dog. All right, well, I think you guys have done your fantastically good work because I feel like trouble right now. I feel like I need to go dig a hole and poop in it. Fortunately, thanks to the miracle of indoor plumbing, I actually don't need to dig a hole and poop in it. I'm just going to go inside the house and I'm going to use the toilet. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day to be neighborly. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? I actually prefer not to have any more neighbors. Got plenty of neighbors as it is. If you want to replace the people across the street, that'd be fine. They're kind of loud. All right. Let's make our way into the so-called bathroom. Although there's no bath in this bathroom, I'll tell you that much. Because it's what's known as a half bath. Really, they should call it a toilet room. But even though it has the lesser title of half bath, it's definitely my preferred toilet. It's tall, it's deep, it flushes like a beast. This is the toilet of your dreams. Long time ago, when you were just a little baby, you dreamed someday of having a toilet like this one. If Ruben R. or Acacia were here, I'm not sure Acacia used this toilet, but Ruben R. recognized the glory of this toilet right away. He will confirm that this is a toilet for the ages. Now, hopefully, I'm going to make a poop worthy of this toilet today. Well, I can't lie. That poop is not worthy of this toilet. That feels like an opening act poop. I was hoping for the main event. I'm sort of waiting here wistfully. Hoping that my poop is gonna come back out for an encore. Well, I do feel a lot better. I do. But I don't feel as though I've gotten every last gram of poop out of me. My poop's very valuable, so I weigh it by the gram. So an eighth of my poop is 3.5 grams. If you ever want to buy an 8-ball of my poop, that's how much you'll get. I want to buy an 8-ball of your poop. You know, indigenous peoples were using my poop for thousands of years. It has so many uses. All right. We are all done with the feces making. Congratulations to us. Okay, so the cat who was down the hill is back inside, of course. I came back inside. And now he wants me to watch him eat some more. Okay, okay. Let's watch you eat. So he may have been down the hill while I was out there, but as soon as I went away and went back inside, he obviously scurried up the hill to chase after me. Because, as I mentioned, he's a dog. Yes, you're a dog. Feeling slightly sick to my stomach, like I need to eat something. I think I'll toast a bagel. Put some cream cheese on it. Yes, I'm right here. Just stop petting me for a second. Are you done? I think he's trying to prove to me that he needs more food. You are what I like to call a big eater. You might well say, Eric, how can you possibly continue to watch this cat eat for such a long time? Well, my theory is at some point he'll be satisfied. And then he'll leave me alone for a while. Maybe that's just a pipe dream, I don't know. So yeah, I definitely need to eat something. Alright, we're back to cooking with Eric. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a bagel. Step 1. Take a bagel out of the bag. Replace this thing on the bag of bagels. Step 2. Make sure it's cut all the way in half. As usual, it's not. So get a knife out from here and finish the cutting job that they failed to finish at the bagel factory. Seems like they always do, you know. No good reason for them to fail to cut it all the way in half, but they do anyway. Now, if you have a toaster, go ahead and use that. If you don't have a toaster, you're going to put them right there on the top shelf of your oven. And you're going to put it on broil, okay? This is called poor man's toaster. If you don't have a toaster, this is how you toast things. You broil them. Now, we're not going to need to broil that for an especially long time, okay? After all, the bagel's already fully cooked. So we just want to get a nice toasty brown broil on it. And once we've accomplished that, we've browned the broils and we've broiled the browns, well, then we're going to apply a substance to each half of the toasted bagel. That substance is known as whipped cream cheese. Unless you're making a recipe that requires cream cheese, don't get the bar of cream cheese. That's too difficult to spread on your bagel. What you need instead, obvs, if you don't mind me pointing out how obvious it is whipped cream cheese. This kind of cream cheese is much easier to spread. So, we'll get a little spreader out now. You need a little spreader if you want to spread some cheese. Yes, indeed you do. So I got the same knife I used before to cut the bagel in half. When I just used it to cut it in half, I figured that doesn't make it dirty. I just put it back in the drawer. But obviously, when you spread cream cheese with something, that's going to make it dirty. So prepare yourself to have to put this in the sink afterwards. Let's take a gander at our bagels. See if they're broiling up nicely. They still need a little more time. Let's give them 3 minutes, and we'll check on them again. In that 3 minutes, we have time for a rewarding and refreshing Hong bit. It's a wrong bit, I'm sorry. Oh, Well, it depends on if you're saying rip or hit. That's why I keep getting this, mixing this up. So it's a wrong bip or it's a hong bit. It's a wrong bip or hong bit, depending on what you're saying. I was born in 1991, yes. Can I send you $22? Sure. I'm sure you could send me $34. Sure. What do I think about the economic situation of Kyrgyzstan in 1991? I don't know about that. I know about a lot of stuff, and I'm well versed with a lot of stuff like that, but not this question. Well, on December 25th, 1991, the United States recognized Kyrgyzstan's independence. Do I eat cereal? I've been known to eat cereal. Hunter's locomotives, if you want to send me money, you send me whatever money you want to send me. That's what Super Chat's for. By Ataturk. This is blasphemy. I don't know. What is your address? What is my address? You mean my mailing address? What do you want that for? It's not difficult to find out what my mailing address is, but there. Now, as you see, what we have here are perfectly broiled bagel halves, browned to perfection. Now what we want to do is put cream cheese on it. Like yeah. Okay, that's good enough for one. You don't want to over cream cheese it. No reason to go crazy. I'd rather under cheese than over cheese. If I have to choose between the cheese and over cheese or under cheese, which will I choose? Are you leaving? There. Perfect. That's the perfect amount of cheesing. Just the right amount of cheesing. Okay. Now, put the lid back on this. And then we'll put this back in the fridge. put this in the sink. And then we'll go provide nutrition to the body, which will provide energy for you're fine, Hunter's Locomotives. You're 11, definitely don't send me any money. It's because it's whipped cream cheese, Admiral Mighty Buffoon. You gotta make regular cream cheese a thing of the past, okay? Unless you're gonna whip it yourself at home. It's very delicious. Maybe. Presumably you could whip your cream cheese in a mixer. So like, you could get a couple of the big cubes of cream cheese, put it in the mixer, whip it up, save some of those little tubs that the whipped cream cheese is in, and then fill those up with whipped cream cheese. And then you probably save a lot of money, I guess. Because whipped cream cheese obviously takes up more space. Like less cream cheese takes up more space. I don't play Roblox, Hunter's Locomotives, but have played a bit of Minecraft now and again. That should work too. Yeah, Admiral Mighty Buffoon. We don't have a blender, but we have a mixer, so. Go to his channel. Show me that he's 11. So, behave accordingly. I'm not cheesing, I'm eating now. I was cheesing, but now I'm eating. What do you want? Hair troll. There. Go get it. Capito is like a regular cat. She eats her food. She's not interested in our food. Well, Trouble is like a dog. Okay. Time to just throw these glasses away. I've got these glasses right here. It's a lot of locomotives. That empowers you to do a lot of locomotion. Nobody plays Roblox. Alright. I'm going outside for a health tube and I'm wrapping this up. Maybe I'll watch some more cartoons. Maybe I'll go back to bread. The possibilities are endless. I should probably put the vacuum away before I do that because I have this kind of wishful thinking thing that I sometimes do where I'll leave the vacuum out. Like, oh, I'll vacuum more a little bit later. Stop lying to yourself, Eric. Just stop lying. It's not doing any of us any good. So, I know I should just put the vacuum away. We're all better off if I just put the vacuum away. It's a lovely morning. Full of beautiful backgrounds. But you know, after this health tube, despite it being a lovely morning, there's no clouds. It's kind of surprising because looking at the weather map, we were being hit by a steady train of clouds from the system to the south of us. But apparently this is a break in it. Supposedly we're going to get rain tonight, but I'm not sure. It didn't rain that hard last night. You can kind of tell how hard it rained by how wet the trees are. You know, like a tree like that tree right there behind the garage, kind of tall one right there. It's got a lot of coverage, so the trunk of it doesn't get particularly wet unless it really rains hard. chilly out. That's just my breath. Can I add you? Oh, well, you have another Roblox player. What do you know? Roblox had to settle a big lawsuit for pulling some BS with in-game purchases. They were being pretty evil. In their ways. But I guess they, quote unquote, promised to do better in the settlement. They kept doing this shit where they'd sell, like, I guess you can buy things like a special Nike outfit for your character or something in Roblox. They'd sell some little kid this outfit as an in-game purchase, then remove it because it violated some copyright thing, and then the same seller would try to sell the same thing to the kid again, and the kid would want to buy it again because they didn't understand why they lost it in the first place. Well, I don't need an overdrive pedal. I have an amp. All right, so I'm going to wrap up this stream now. Thank you all for being here. And all right, I'm curious as to what your presumptions you made years ago turned out to be conclusively proven today. Before I go, I want to hear what it is. Was it what? Makes me feel both vindicated and sad. What, like that somebody was a jerk or whatever? Is that what you presumed? It's not about me, is it? All right, well, whatever. I will see you later. Have a good day. I'll probably be back later.